I have with me a car that I wait for a few months now to review and the test drive, and finally today is the day. It's a rainy day, not so fun, not so nice to review a car or test drive a car, but still, no matter what happened with the weather outside, I still want to do it today. I still want to review this car today because I think it's a super electric car, a great competitor for Tesla Model Y, and next days I will go and test the brand new Tesla Model Y, so stay close to see that video as well. But in this video I have with me the BYD Sealion 7, which is an amazing competitor. I sit today with the car a little bit and I have to tell you guys that I'm quite impressed with the quality materials, with the technology, with the design of the car. It's a phenomenal competitor, and in this video I will explain you everything about this car, and I will tell you also a few tips, a few points that make this car better than a Tesla car, at least than Model Y. Stay with me because it will be a really interesting video. And by the way guys, if you're in Germany, around Germany, you want to test drive the car, you want to see the car or any other BYD, definitely check out Auto House Ries. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice, they will help you with everything, and you can also test drive the car and see them here. I want to give you some technical data and information about the car, and then we will start the review outside to talk a little bit about the exterior design, interior design, multimedia system, and everything about this car. So first of all, the car comes in 3 different versions. It comes as design, comfort, and excellence. First of all, it's comfort. It comes as rear wheel drive. Also, it has a smaller battery, that means 82.5 kilowatt hour battery, the same as the second level design, which is all-wheel drive, but it has the same battery. And then is the car that we have today with us, is the excellence. This is the top of the range version. It has a bigger battery and it's all-wheel drive. How big battery? 91.3 kilowatt hour battery. And the cool part is that it's LFP battery, which is one of the most safest battery in the world, the most advanced technology in the world when it comes to battery. And BYD claimed that you can reach with this battery, the lifespan of this battery, it's up to 1.2 million kilometers. That means in miles around 734,000 miles or something like that. It's just insane. This battery is not only that, it passed the penetration test, so this is not inflammable. In case of an accident, you don't have to worry that your battery may explode or something like that, so it's very safe. Also, the car, it's very safe, have 5-star Euro NCAP rating, and also is the biggest LFP battery, one of the biggest LFP battery installed on every car. So this is quite impressive, to be honest. And imagine that. Let me tell you the range. The range of the car, it's 502 kilometers combined, and in the city 615 kilometers, which is really impressive. And keeping in mind that you can keep this battery for 15-20 years without any problem, that make this car extremely reliable, because the battery in one electric car is the most expensive part. And why BYD have the most advanced technology when it comes to battery? Because BYD, for those of you that don't know, start as a battery company. And imagine a battery company building cars with the most advanced technology in terms of battery. And here we have so many things to discuss. Probably I will have to make a separate video to explain you why this technology and why those BYD Blade battery are the most advanced and the best, the most reliable and the most safe battery. So keep in mind, this is a big plus for the car in comparison with Tesla Model Y. Of course, Tesla offer also Tesla Model Y with an LFP battery, which is great, but it doesn't have as much range as this one, and it's not as big as this one, and also the technology is kind of different. So yeah, another discussion for another time, but amazing competitor. When it comes to charging power, you have also a bigger charging power than the LFP from Tesla. You have 230 kilowatt in DC, 11 kilowatt in AC. The power of the car, 523 horsepower, 690 Newton meters, 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. Speed of the car, top speed 215 km per hour. The weight of the car, 2,435 kilograms. The trunk space, 520 liters. If you fold down the seats completely, 1,789 liters. And in the front, you have also an extra space in comparison with some other car manufacturers. You have a 58-liter storage space, which is pretty useful for cables. Ground clearance, 16 centimeters. Turning circle, 11.7 meters. And the price of the version that I have with me, the Excellence all-wheel drive version, version it's 58,990 euro, but the comfort version, I think it starts at around 45 or something like that. It's very similar in price with Tesla, now depending which country you are. When it comes to suspension, the car comes on the front with double wishbone independent suspension, and on the rear independent multi-link suspension, which is also very good. When it comes to the size and length of the car, the wheelbase 2 m 93 cm, and the length 4 m 83 cm. I will probably add also on the screen some images with the size of the car if you're interested in that, but I will leave also all the technical data and information in the description of this video if you want to read it after you see the video. Now guys, those are the most important technical data and information. We will start the review right now. Also right now I want to show you the car. It's at charging, so it has the AC charging cables in, and we have 57% battery. I wait here for a while because I want to do the test drive after, and you can see the charging power, it's 8.7 kilowatt, and it goes up to 11 kilowatt in AC. So now depending on many factors, also the power of the charging stations, but pretty cool. Anyway, let's go outside and let's start the review. What you can do with a key, you can lock and unlock the car, you can open the trunk because it comes with automatic lift gate, and you can turn on the motor, basically the system. And then if, for example, you are outside the car and if you want to turn on the, let me show you, let me lock the car, and right now the car it's locked, for example, and if you want to turn on the system and the climatic system, you are outside the car and you talk with someone and then you want the climatic system to start running. You see right now the screens are on and the climatic system is running. You can also hear a little bit the compressor, and then yeah, the car it's basically on. You go inside and you start driving, and you can also stop it from here. You press a few seconds and you can see the screens will completely stop. What you can do with the key, as I showed you before, you can unlock the car, lock the car. It comes also with keyless entrance. For example, if you come here, you press this small button, you will unlock the car. You can see those beautiful handles that comes outside. They are very nice and they feel good. You touch it also when you unlock the doors. Also the doors sound extremely stable and good quality. You can hear this. Very nice quality, and also the handle when you touch it. Plus you have BYD here with black glossy. It feels really good quality. Then it comes of course with folding mirrors when you park in tight space. It's very useful in the garage, underground parking lot, and so on. All the handles are the same. I want to show you something else. When you lock the car and unlock the car, you have a nice animation of the lights on the rear and also on the front. Look at this. You have this nice animation on this LED light bar that goes from the middle to the side and then back in the middle. Super cool animation. I really like that. So the technology on this car and also the design, it's pretty cool. And also they bring this to the lighting system. Let me show you on the front as well. So this is when you unlock it. It's quite cool, right? And then this is when you lock it. And it's dimming down. You can go a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. So unlock the car. It looks super cool, super cool. By the way, you can also 2-time pressing on this button and then you unlock the trunk. Look at this, the trunk it's open right now. And you don't have to hold it all the time, and then 2 times and then the trunk will close automatically. You don't have to press all the time the button. And yeah, pretty smart key, right? Let's make a tour around the car. First of all, the front end look very similar with other models. So for example, you can see right here, this is the BYD Seal. It kind of keep the same signature and the same design language on the headlamps and in general on the bumper with the lines. It already look nice and it already have his own signature. BYD has his own signature, and I'm really think it's a good idea to keep this front end design. And you can see on the other models it's kind of similar, and I definitely like it. I can say it's the most attractive, the most beautiful front end, but it's definitely much more nicer than the old Model Y, and it's quite aggressive, it's quite attractive, it's quite sporty. On this Excellence version it looks quite nice. We will go back in a second to talk a little bit about the elements. Let's go from the side. Now on this version you have 20-inch rims on the Excellence version, where on the Comfort and Design version it comes with 19-inch rims. There are a few differences between the other version and the top of the range version. First difference, it's all-wheel drive. Of course, the Design version it's also all-wheel drive, but the other versions doesn't have a head-up display and doesn't have the leather seat. This version is the only version, the top of the range version, which have leather seats. I will show you later when we go inside. Other than that, 20-inch rims are also on this version, which look really, really good. I think they fit really nice with the car and also with the white car. I'm always a big fan of white cars. Then going in the back, you can see the lines of the car. They are so beautiful. They are so attractive and modern. And you can see the back end remember me a little bit of a Porsche and somehow a Mercedes. So it's kind of a combination between other premium car brands. And if you look at the spoiler up here, remember me a little bit of Kia EV6, which is crazy nice. I really like it. I really think it's an attractive car. It looks premium, it looks nice, and somehow the exterior design, at least the back end, it's quite more attractive than the actual Model Y. So I definitely, from my point of view, I think it's an attractive car. I think it's a nice car. And if you look also from the side, you can see the aerodynamic of the car. It's quite improved and it looks definitely nice. 0.28 is the drag coefficient of the car. Here on the windshield, by the way, you have the cameras and the sensor that can read the traffic speed limit signs. It works also with lane assist and all the safety features. Also, it works in combination with the radar from down here. So down here you have the radar for emergency brake, and all those systems work together to give you that safety features. Also on the roof here you have a panoramic glass roof all over the roof. It's also tinted from outside, you cannot see inside, and I think it's tinted in such a nice way because the contrast of the car with black tinted, black windows tinted, black glossy around the windows everywhere. This is the new trend, and also in the back here, black glossy, black tinted windows. Even this little spoiler in the back, it's in black. I think the configuration and the blending of colors, white with black, it's always on trend. Black and white, it's always on trend. Even if you wear it as a person, it's on trend. Panoramic glass roof, I will show you later when we go inside. I like so much this spoiler up here with air intakes. It's not only nice and sportier, but it's also helpful to improve the aerodynamic and the drag coefficient at high speeds, so the air will flow around here under the car. It looks great. And also here you have the brake light, which it's also positioned very nice. Down here you have also an extra spoiler, which also looks sporty, but it helps the downforce when you drive at high speeds. Around the windows you already saw this nice transition between the windows, a little bit of rubber, and the transition between the windows here with black glossy look, just lovely. Also on the rear you have those shoulders here, quite expressive and powerful, which again look also very nice. Then the handles, you already saw it before. You just press this and the handles will come out just like that. The doors, you saw it. I will show you also a little bit later the quality. The mirrors, pretty big mirror glass with the blind spot technology light around here. Also, I like that inside here is the glossy black that signify premium, the same as Mercedes or other brands. Here we have the camera for 360 degrees camera, and I like the way they position it. They are not positioning it down, it's a little bit on the side, and you will see how good you can see inside. It's one of the best 360 degrees camera. Here you have the LED light to illuminate the floor in the nighttime, and even the leg of the mirror, it's in glossy black, which is premium. It signifies premium. On the both sides you have BYD design. It's quite nice. It looks great, a nice element. And then going in the front, you have LED adaptive headlamps. They're full LED, daytime running light, low beam, high beam LED, and here is the daytime running light. I will also turn on the hazard light and the turning signal to show you how it looks, but they are super powerful, and in the nighttime you shouldn't worry about not lighting up your road ahead, and it looks also very nice as a design if you look close inside there. In the front and on the rear, the car comes with 4 sensors for parking and for safety features. You can see the first one here. Also nice aggressive bumper with some black elements, air intakes, huge real air intakes here. Down here you have also the air intake and the grill to allow the air to go to cool down the battery, and you can see it's active cooling. It has some pedals, clappers inside that are closed or open. They open when they need to be more cool, or they close in the winter like right now when they need to stay warm. Quite nice, quite simple. It comes also as a lip out there. Also the front camera, by the way, it comes with a front camera in comparison with Tesla Model Y, which is the actual model. And you have it right here in the front. You will see it's very, very useful. BYD writing on the front. On the side here, we have those plastic protection wheel arches, which are very, very useful because will protect the paint of the car in time. This is super useful. And it fit also quite nice with overall design of the car. And down here, 20-inch rims. Those are winter tires. And what I was impressed, not only that, it looks very good, those alloy wheels, but we have red brake caliper with 4 pistons, cross-drilled and ventilated brake disc on the front, which is great. Other than that, guys, I don't know why they stop here somehow. The same as some models from Asia, they stop it here. And I would definitely, if I buy the car, protect this area, put some paint protection film in this area here. I think will be very useful. But other than that, it's good that down here we have plastic everywhere with a little bit of chrome. This down skirt in plastic will protect the down part of the car, and on the rear the same story, the same plastic to protect the edges of the wheels. And on the rear, ventilated brake discs and red brake calipers again. Super cool. We have here BYD tech, and look at this tail light. They are looking so futuristic, so nice. You have this LED light bar that goes across the back of the car, water droplet design inside there, kind of a three-dimensional design that signify, because as you probably know, BYD inspired the design from the ocean, so they bring some elements from there. And plus here, BYD, here you have all-wheel drive, so you know it's 2 motors, one on the front, one on the rear. BYD Sealion 7, and you're probably wondering why it says here 4.5 number. This is for seconds, 0 to 100. It's super cool, interesting. Then here on the side, some nice aggressive lines. Here's the fog lamp, LED, 4 sensors on the rear, as I said, and down here you have the bumper in black, simple, matte. So that means I like the fact that it's also extended. The most extended area is this, so if you hit something, you hit it with the bumper down there, so which is good. You don't scratch your paint. And then other than that, pretty clean design on the bumper. Here's the reverse camera and LED light on the number plate. Here is the charging port on the right side. Good quality on the door of the charging port, BYD. It shows you also, I guess, how much battery you have here with green. You can charge it in AC 11 kilowatt or in DC 230 kilowatt, which is more than enough to charge the car in pretty fast time. I want to show you also the hazard lights, and then we will go to show you what is under the hood and how much space you have under the hood there. So first of all, hazard light, look how nice they position at the button there. I don't want to dirty that area there. So you have the hazard light here on the mirror, which is LED, look great. You have the hazard light which replace the daytime running light in a sequential way, so the turning signal it's moving to the side of the car, which look pretty fun, pretty cool. It's the latest technology, right? And then on the rear, the same sequential turning signals in a nice dimmed way, so it's dimmed down, really pleasant, really nice, really different than other cars. So it looks definitely a little bit of BMW turning signals, new turning signals, a little bit of, yeah, sequential. It's so cool, man. The fog lamps, by the way, it's on the both sides. It looks good, definitely look good. Yeah, great job, BYD. And the price is quite nice for what they offer. Now, I want to stop that, and I want to stop it. And then let's open the frunk. From here, you open the frunk. I want to show you how much space you have in the frunk. So here, open up directly. Ooh, like a BMW. You don't have to find anything down there. Just open it directly. And the opening, it's pretty big. And you can see right now, this is the 58-liter space, storage space, which is pretty big to put your cables, and even more than cables. You can put also a small suitcase or airplane or something like that. It's really useful, really cool. And here is the liquid for the wipers. Other than that, pretty clean design, like Tesla have the same. And also rubber here, quite good insulation, good quality. Anyway, now close it very easy as well. Now let's go in the trunk. The button is here. It shows you also this sticker that the button is there to open the trunk, automatic lift gate, as you saw before. And the entrance is quite big. It's kind of a coupe-ish design, you can see here. So the entrance is relatively big. You can fit in here without any problem. Big items, even if you have a family, 2 kids, no matter, you have plenty of space. Up here you have the button to close and lock the trunk. Also down here you have some aluminum, like premium cars. It looks really cool. You don't have a flat floor, you have just 1 centimeter maybe here, but overall it's almost a flat floor. So from my point of view, you have more than enough space to put your stuff. Also this handle looks so fancy, look at this. So dark knit chrome, it looks so nice. Some storage space on the left side. You have LED light left, LED light right. You have dual audio system, very good sound system. Also here speaker, and look at those speakers in the trunk. One of the most interesting high-class premium speakers in the trunk I ever saw. And you have on both sides those speakers. Really interesting, right? I mean, 2 free speakers here. Quite nice. And also the quality here is good, quality here is good. Other than that, a little bit higher, you have some plastic. Under the floor, it's super cool because you still have huge space here. You have space for the cables, round down here, plenty of space to put different items. Also, you can buy this from BYD. This is a kind of a rubber mat for water, so you can put it down here, and you have rubber mat also here if you want to put it, but pretty good space. And also what you can do, you can fold this even lower, just like that, and you win even more space down here. How cool is that? I mean, you can lower it even more, but I think something is stuck around there. Ah yeah, I know what is stuck. Those, you have to put this. Oh, look at this, it's aluminum, so good quality. And now it goes all the way down, and now you win even more space, like around 5 to 7 centimeters, and then you have more space for suitcase and so on. I mean, super spacious. Now let me put it back because I want to show you how flat it is. Kind of hard to do that with one hand, but I managed to do it. Now, if you want to fold down those seats, you have to do it 60-40. You don't have the possibility to fold down the middle part. This is probably the first downside that I find on this car. And if you want to fold it down, you have to stretch out in the front, and oh my God, it's pretty long, this trunk, so I have to stretch up a little bit. So let me put the camera for a side and use my both hands. Oh, come on, man. I have to push it forward, and you can also adjust this. You can see you can adjust it in many ways. That's why I can manage to do it, so I have to go inside. Let me do it from here, so it's much more easier like that. So that's good, and also it stays fixed here. I like that. Let me do the other ones too. So fold this down, and now once you put it here, it stays fixed. I like the fact that it stays fixed here, because if you put some stuff here and you go in the car and the car will bump around or something happen like an accident and you have something here, this will play like that. But when it stays fixed, that means good premium quality. So great job, BYD. Now let me show you the space in the trunk with the seats folding down. This is the space. And it's a completely flat floor. You can even sleep here, which is extremely useful from my point of view. This is the way it should be on all cars, at least SUVs. Premium, spacious, and I like it. I mean, the practicality is good. Entrance from the side, it's huge. It's basically really big entrance here. Also, you can see from this angle, big entrance in the back. And here you have stuff material, pretty good quality also behind the seats. Even down here you have this leather. This is real leather on the side. You still have huge amount of space on the legs, and you have a flat floor down here, which is extremely useful. Now, if you want to put down the seats, you have to again use your both hands. Why is that? Because first you have to pull this and then push it back. But the good part is that, check this out, guys. Look at this. Check this out. The good part is that you have more position. You can put it straight, you can press it more on the back or all the way on the back. This makes you stay all straight, a little bit on the back or all the way on the back. So super comfortable seat. I like this. Come with me. We go on the other side now. So you have to pull this and push it back. But now you can see the difference between different position of the seat. So you have around 15 to 20 centimeters here. And then again, you need your both hand or maybe one hand, just like that. You put it all the way on the back, just like that. So before we go inside, we talk a little bit about the doors. Now, if you fold down the window down from here, you will see that you don't have double glass on the rear. It's normal windows. But I like very much the quality of this button. Man, it feels so good quality, like a Mercedes. Anyway, the design of the door, it's also futuristic, new, and it looks extremely well. You have up here again leather, and this is real leather up here. We can see the stitches. You see ambient light on the rear here, look gorgeous with this nice gray around here. This is the handle, which is also futuristic and unique. I didn't see on other cars some kind of design, so great job BYD coming with new features, interesting, unique features. Again, this leather here, this design, it's also quite unique, and you have leather everywhere. You have the speaker, BYD audio, also nice design on the speaker. Down here, leather here, soft material, super good quality. Down here is the only plastic that you have, also some chrome, very nice design even on the plastic area. BYD audio, again another speaker, super nice design down here. Storage space relatively big, super fine. Now at the entrance you have BYD on this plate. It has the sticker, I don't want to take it down, but it's an aluminum plate. And then you have the huge entrance in the car. Now you can see from here the way it looks, and what I want to do, the panoramic glass roof, it's closed. I want to open it up. So you do it from here. You have those kind of touch buttons. So you do it like that. You press it, and then you have this panoramic glass roof, which is gorgeous all over the roof. You cannot open it, but it's just a glass, but it's really big. I mean, huge amount of glass over the head. As I showed you before, it's like tinted, and it's also UV protected. From here you can see it a little bit better from this angle, and you can see the entrance is big. You can see how much space you have in the back, and I will go inside in a second and you will see it's a huge space here. Now the seats and the quality is great, because down here on the side, this area it's in leather, so everywhere here until the rubber almost, you have leather and soft material, so comfortable for the people in the back. Leather seats, perforated seats on the back. You can see they are really well made, perforated. You see the stitches. You have ISOFIX. You can install 2 child seats here. I don't remember if you have child seats also possibility in the front. Yes, you have. You can install the child seat also in the front, and you have electric seats also in the front, which is great. So side support design is nice, and it's great that they are perforated. In the summer you're not going to sweat here. And of course the seats are heated, so you have 2 position heated seats for the passengers in the back. Then you have in the middle here this armrest, which looks super fancy, so you can open this up like that. It's super nice here as a design. And then here you have some 2 cup holders, but it looks really premium, really expensive, and every time you touch this, it feels quite expensive, the leather. I love the fact that we have a flat floor, completely flat floor down here. That means you can stay in the middle without any problem. Behind the front seats, I love the fact that you have leather. You don't have that annoying plastic. You have storage space. Great job, I like that. Close the door. Oh, it sounds good, it sounds good. And even when you open it, it sounds good. Good quality. I like that. Regarding the space, here you have soft material, leather everywhere, also on the side. You have this ambient light. It feels really premium. It feels expensive being here. Good visibility outside. You have a small window here. It's not perfect, the visibility. I feel like in Tesla Model Y, you have a better visibility. Here you feel more safe, more premium. It feels more expensive being inside here, and you feel also a little bit lower here on the back than in Tesla. And the quality, it's fine. I have more than enough space for my head, 173 centimeters, and also on the legs I have huge amount of space. At least for me it's huge. Can stretch my legs on the front seat, no problem in terms of space. You have your knees a little bit higher, like in all electric cars, maybe 3 centimeters, but if I put my legs a little bit forward, it's just fine. I mean, in terms of space, it's more than enough. Here you have those vents, which look also quite nice. Then you have the buttons for the heated seats, and down here, let me show you. You open this and you have 2 USB-C ports. Super useful stuff, right? And then going in the middle, look how easy it is. It's like nothing. I can stay with my legs there, can play with my legs. Huge amount of space on my legs, huge amount of space on my head. I have plenty of space. Stretch my hand completely, stretch my hand completely, no problem. It's a little bit stiffer in the back because of the armrest, and also down it's stiffer, but I can stay here for medium short trips, no problem. It's pretty nice, I like it. Up here you have a handle, you have also the LED light. The quality on the roof, it's also super nice. It's soft, plushy, softy. I like it. Maybe it was nice if you get the, if I had to buy the car, probably you have two options and you don't have to pay extra. You get the black seats or you can get the white interior, and I will definitely go with the white interior. I think also the roof, it's white, it's much more brighter. I don't know, it feels much more interesting. Going in the front, this is the dashboard. It's kind of the same dashboard as BYD uses with beautiful, modern. I think it's up to date, 2025. It looks lovely and everything is positioned in a perfect way. You have a nice combination of physical button and the touchscreen button, and we will talk about all those. I love the ambient light, although, which came down there on the dash, also in that black plate. And then you have this screen, which is, you can turn it around as well, and you have this steering wheel in the same size, same design, and you have the head-up display plus the cockpit, which is digital. So overall, it's really nice. It looks premium, it looks expensive. I like it. Let's go out and let's go in the front. You have also a hook here, by the way, also quite nice view. Going outside, it's pretty easy. You can see that's what I'm talking about. A lot of rubbers here, rubber here, rubber here, rubber, double rubber, down, 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 super good quality. And also here, the same story, you have some rubbers there. So when you close the door, it sounds really good. Open the door. Going here in the front, also big entrance in the front. You have the same design also on the front door. This time the same leather on the upper side, the same ambient light insertion, the same handle, the same leather here. And then down here you have the buttons this time for electric adjustable mirrors, folding mirrors, lock and unlock button, and then the button for the windows. The quality of those buttons, although it's insane. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds really fine. Here, soft material, storage space relatively big. Down here again, you have some plastic. You have a button to open the trunk, and then you have Duane Audio again, the speakers. At the entrance, on this aluminum plate, BYD writing. Normal pedals, no aluminum pedals on this version. Down here, everywhere, by the way, you have soft material from down here to up here. It's soft material. I like that. Again, ambient light under the screen with this nice plastic plate. This is the vents, good quality, leather everywhere on the dash, everywhere you have leather. And also you can see the ambient light somehow inserted in the back of the screen on the upper side, on the lower side, and then on the other side the same story. So it's kind of a nice play that goes across the front end, the same as I see that these days Mercedes try to use the same array and technology and design of the screens. Now this is the entrance, and those are the seats. Kind of a sporty combined with comfort. Sporty design, but comfortable seats, if that makes sense. Electric adjustable seats from here. You can adjust every single position of the seats from here. Very simple. So from here, even the lumbar part, even the front part, man, like Mercedes, look at this. Oh my God, this is so fine. This is so fine. This is really premium. And then down here, you still have some storage space with 2 USB, SD card, and a 12-volt port. And there I have the key, but also even down here, you don't have plastic. You have good stuff material. Fine, super fine. And those are the seats, pretty soft. I like the headrest. It's quite soft. They look like sporty, but they are soft and comfortable. That was the idea in the beginning. They are perforated, and they are heated and ventilated seats, which is great. You have side support. You can see the stitches. Love it, love it. In terms of design and quality, it's pretty good. I can see a lot of resemblance from Mercedes here in the car in terms of quality. Now let me go inside because it's raining outside. I don't want to wet the door. Now visibility around the windows are quite fine. Nothing to complain here, even though this window is split in two. Good visibility on the mirrors. Here you have a radar that reads your face in case you're tired, or it will warn you while you're driving. You have a speaker, Duane Audio here, Also pretty good quality here. Visibility around the windshield, it's also quite fine, nothing to complain. And also in the back, there may be a little bit of blind spot in the back. The window in the back, it's quite small, so the visibility is not extraordinary, but you have 360 degrees camera, which will help you. You can see also the seats. Down here you have the armrest in leather. Leather also here, good quality, good build quality. I feel like it's extremely good. It feels really premium. And here you have plenty of space to put different items. Two cup holders here, and those cup holders are super smart. If you press those buttons, they came up and down. So if you have here a drink, you can see if I press it, it goes all the way down. You see that? And if you press this, it comes up. How cool, how smart is that, man? You put your drinks here, it goes down and it comes up. Yo, look at this. Smart thing, man. Where I never saw this before, but it looks really good. And you don't have glossy, you have just glossy around here, around those touch buttons plate. But around here you have this matte, which look really nice. Here you have wireless charging, 50 watts, wireless charging with cooling, but you have for both phone, which is great. I like that. And also this is suede material, very nice quality. Here you have the hazard light button, very well positioned, and it looks like a touch, but it's not, because if you press it, you see the whole area will press. I saw those technology also on some Audi cars, and it's great. Here is the blind spot technology. This is auto hold function, which you can activate it. This is start stop engine button. Here you have a physical button from where you can change between two different recuperation mode, larger or standard they call it. Larger it's high recuperation, or standard it's normal. This is the park button, and this is the shift by wire transmission. The stalk, it's very small, very nice. It looks really expensive. I really like it. And then here on the right side you have the different driving modes. So from here you change, you have 4 different driving modes, from sport, Snowland, Eco, Normal and Sport. We will test all those in the test drive video. Definitely check out that video. A small wheel here for the volume, and then here you have automatic climatic system, some shortcuts for the climatic system. Super awesome. It looks premium, it looks nice and easy to use. Here you have the vents, which feel good quality, and if you see when you move it, it doesn't sound like a cheap plastic. It feels like expensive plastic. And here you have the ambient light. Up here, ambient light, and also ambient light on this black plate. You can see right now, you can change the colors. I will show you in a second. You have the speaker there, very good quality. And here, even down here, you have soft material. This is the glove box, relatively big. Plenty of space here. I like it. Now the steering wheel, you can adjust it manually. It's not electric, forward, backward, simple as that. And then the steering wheel in the same real leather. It's not artificial leather. Artificial leather or ecological leather is on the other versions, by the way. But on the top of the range version, you get real leather. And you can see the stitches, the quality is great. Even here, you can see the leather, good quality. A little bit of gray material around here. Then you have the physical button for the cruise control and different settings, autopilot. I will show you in the test drive video, definitely check it out. And there in the front, you can change the consumption and information about the tire pressure. And also on the right side, you have also some buttons to configure the voice command, telephone, and from here you can also kind of configure the screen and see different information like timer, like media, like navigation. You can have the navigation all over the screen if you want, like that. The full map, which is a big plus, but you can have it also smaller. If you want to have it smaller here, you can set it to have it smaller there. I will show you in a second how you do that. And then you have plenty of information on the screen, from the range of the car to the consumption to the assistant view here when you activate autopilot, temperature, and so many things, the speed up there. I think it's great the way they position it. You have a pretty good visibility from the driver point of view. And yeah, I think it's more than enough. And I'm happy. It's another plus in comparison with Tesla that you have this screen, because sometimes you drive in the night, you have to pay attention to the road. It's much more easier to have a screen here because you can see the information much more easier than always turn the head to the screen. Plus, this car, this top version, it has also, as you can see in the front there, the head-up display. So let me zoom in a little bit. The head-up display is directly on the windshield. It gives you plenty of information about the direction. It gives you information about the speed limit signs, and also traffic signs, and also the information about cruise control and wherever you activate it. So very, very cool stuff. Going forward, up here we have this vanity mirror, which looks super expensive and nice. And you have also those LED lights on the both sides, which looks so, so cool. And it feels also expensive. Up here, LED lights, SOS button, and of course you have those buttons to close this curtain that I showed you before. Plus you have a mirror with nice tiny edges, and the visibility in the back, you can see, is not the best, but you don't have to worry because you have this button here on the steering wheel, which you press it, and look at this, you activate this 360 degrees camera. And this 360 degrees camera, it's one of the best 360 degrees camera. You can see the front camera, which have very good resolution, man. You can even see the clear, sharp image, which is great. The rear camera, and the fact that the screen is so big, you have such a good visibility around the car. This is the side camera, again, very good resolution. And then again, wide front, wide rear, side, it's extremely good. And if that's not enough, you press this button, you can see from inside the car, but you can see it also from outside like a three-dimensional. Look at this. So you can see, you can play with it like a 3D car, so you can see what's around the car. Amazing, amazing 360 degrees camera from my point of view. Here you have some extra settings to change on the cameras, and it's very, very easy to use. You press this button and you activate it. Let's go to the multimedia, because this is the most interesting. You have a big screen, same as on Tesla 3 or Y, and then you have the possibility to turn it from here. You know, in other models like BYD Tang, you have also the button here to turn it, but here you don't have the button. You have to turn the screen from here, from this button, if you want to turn it, just like that. And you can choose to have horizontally or vertically. And then you have down here the climatic system, which will stay always on the screen. You have also these shortcut buttons to home or vehicle settings. And if you go to climatic system, you just press this middle button and you go in climatic setting, and then you choose where the air to go, on the upper side, on the lower side. I like very much this graphic of the air. It looks so cool. And you choose the temperature, you choose the vent speed, you can put it also on auto from up here. You have very simple to understand system and climatic system, so it's very, very easy to go in the settings and change the temperature. You can change it also from lower, from down here if you want to. You don't have to go into the menu all the time. But if you want to go to activate the seat heater or ventilation, you have to go here to the AC, and then you go to ventilation and heating. And here you find all the settings. For example, the car comes also with heated steering wheel, heated mirrors, and heated windows. And then you have ventilated seats to position and heated seats to position. And then on the rear, the same story. You can do it from here. And then something that not many cars these days have, but you should have it at least if you live in an area where you have a lot of pollution, if you live in a city that's crowded, many cars. You can see here on the screen, will always show you on the display how good is the quality of the air inside the car and outside the car. This is something that I want to have it on all the cars. So Tesla or Mercedes, BMW, all the car manufacturers that see that, we need to have this, at least in a big city. If you go here to air quality, you will see a super nice graphic, excellent. It tells you how good is the air inside. 5, it's excellent, and 10, it's outside. To be honest, what it's under 50, it's fine. Over 50, it's not good for the health. And then you can purify the interior of the air. It can detect the PM 2.5 particles, which came in the blood if you breathe it, and it can make a lot of disease in time. Fantastic, fantastic technology. It has also those filters to filtrate this, which is extremely useful and all the cars should have. And if you go here a little bit forward in AC settings, you have some extra settings for the AC system. Automatic purification, auto internal recirculation, fan speed, and so on, which are very, very useful. Let me go back here to the AC and put it on level 1. So super, 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 super good technology. Love that. I really want to point out this thing first before we go forward. You can also split the screen if you press this button. Let me go to home. If you press this button, you can split the screen. For example, if you can have the navigation on the left side, and on the right side you can open Spotify or media or whatever, phone or my car or wherever you want to have. You can have on the right side, and some shortcuts here where you can change different settings, and it's extremely easy to go and deactivate different settings around here. So pretty cool stuff, right? Now, going forward, let's go to the home page. This is the home page. Now I set to have the navigation on the home page. And on the home page, you can also exit from the home page. And then on the lower end down here, you have a lot of, let's say, a bar that goes across, but you can add different. If you go to edit, you can add what you like to have on the bar. For example, if I want to have the vehicle, I think this is the 360 degrees camera, you can have the settings, plus you can have the smart charging and Spotify, and you have it on the bar there, and you press done and they will always stay on the bar. So it's kind of a shortcut. It gets you directly to the settings just like that, and then if you want Spotify, it gets you directly to the Spotify just like that. And let me go back, cancel, let me go back, and then so on. You can also configure it and add the cameras here, and wherever you want to have, you can have it on the lower end. The vehicle here, it gets you to the settings of the vehicle, or even the navigation here on the left side. You can have the home or work. You just press one button and it gets you directly to the home if you set the home in the navigation. Super smart system. Once you get used with it, it works so simple. I like the BYD multimedia system because it works extremely easy, and it's easy to understand. And by the way, now we are on the navigation, right? And look, it's very responsive and it works. Oh, by the way, let me stop the light and the fog lamp. Now probably we will have I want to show you the screen in the bright. You can change also the screen to have it dark or bright, but now the car chooses to have it dark. I will show you a little bit later how you can do it. But the navigation, it's relatively fine. It's not super smooth, but it's one of the best in the idea that once you set the destination, it will show you very clear the direction and the information about it. It's also relatively fast, and down here on the navigation you have the information about the charging station. You just press this icon here and it shows you until where you can drive with the battery that you have right now, which is very useful. So you can see until where you can drive. And then if you return and you press this one, it shows you all the charging stations around you, and you can choose to have only the fast charging station, only the slow charging stations, and you can see all the charging stations around your area. How smart is that? And then you press, for example, here, and it gives you information, how many charging station, telephone number, and all that stuff. And then you just press go. It gives you also different options. And press go, and it's loading very fast. I like very much that the hardware, it's very fast, it's loading fast, and it's so clear. You will see in the test drive video how clear it is to understand all those information on the navigation, and also easy to cancel. Go to search. You can search here. Plenty of point of interest, restaurant, coffee, hotels, even more. You can go even deeper and you can choose, and it will show you all the hotels or coffee shops or wherever. It's so smart. I really like the navigation. If we go here to the vehicle, we go a little bit deeper and we start with the system. You can also search here for the settings. If you know what settings you want, you search it here, you find it fast. And here on the system, you have the link with the connectivity. You have audio settings for Dwayne audio system. You have display settings, the brightness, and also you can set here the dark mode. You can see it's audio, but you can put it on light mode, like I told you before. And now also the cockpit, it's on light mode, so it looks white, bright. And you can also choose to have the map, and it's also brighter right now. It's so cool. And also you have the bright screen, and I will choose to have it on bright for the video until we end up. Then you go to the version. It gives you information about the version, about the system here. You can change the time format, the language, the units, and so on. You can go forward to the apps here. It gives you also all the settings and information about the apps. If we go to the ADAS, ADAS are all the safety features. And here we have intelligent cruise control, which I will show you when we go in the test drive video. You have all the information right here on the screen. Lane assist, adaptive cruise control, emergency brake, all that autopilot system will work if you activate this. on the safety assistance systems, I like very much, you see how easy it is to understand and to go in different settings. It's so easy, and it shows you also images, and it's so clear, those animations, so you understand very easy even if you're not a tech person. So that's good. Emergency lane assist, blind spot detection, open door warning, adaptive front lights. This is also because you have this adaptive lighting system. It's kind of a matrix LED headlamp, so they can kind of adapt in the nighttime. So you can pause the video and read this out if you want to find out more. Downhill assist, traction control, you have electronic park brake, lane assist, you can also choose here vibration, sound, both. You have also the collision avoid assist, like emergency brake, rear collision warning. It has even rear collision warning, which is great. It has forward collision warning, the front cross traffic alert, front cross traffic brake, and so many features. Rear cross traffic brake, traffic sign recognition, intelligent speed limit information, and you have many safety features. You have almost the latest safety features that almost even the most premium car have it. So you have everything you need right here. Parking sensors and panoramic view, it's also here. Then going to the energy, here you have some interesting information, like for example iTach. iTach, it's a system that control the vehicle. It's kind of a stabilize your vehicle, and it kind of send the power to the wheels to distribute the power in such a way that you have a good stability. Also you have the energy here, some settings, regenerative brake, standard or high, larger they call it, range display mode, standard or dynamic. Then you have the charging and discharging. You have some settings here based on charging and energy consumption. Here you see the consumption on the last trips. You can also clear the graphic. I will show you that in the test drive video. We will test the consumption as well there. And then we have the vehicle. When on the vehicle we have intelligent chassis. You can have comfort or sport. So if you want to have the steering wheel a little bit stiffer or software, you have the brake assist, comfort or sport. We will test and speak about that. Comfort parking here, so you can activate this. Light, here we have all the lights and ambient lights and the headlamps and all that animation. You can configure it from here. Then you go to ambient light. I want to show you that. Here you have all the ambient light configuration. I don't know if you can see it, but you can change the colors from down here, whatever color you want to have inside. And every time you change it, it's change also the color on the door. I think you see the best. And then you can make it blue or whatever color. It has so many colors here. So it's so smart, even red or green, because it's a green car. So you can configure it in so many ways. It's a smart car, to be honest. It has everything here. I don't know if it's missed something. You can also choose to have rhythm, ambient, light, or dynamic, or front or rear, or whatever you want to have it. You can kind of configure it in many ways. Then you have the comfortable use. Here you have auto wipers, you have side mirrors, auto fold, side mirrors, auto flip while reversing, head-up display, height, you saw it before, the head-up display. You can also configure it up, down, left, right, brightness, and so on, classic or snow. If you put it in snow mode, by the way, it looks bluish. You see, it's white or blue. How smart is that? Not many cars have this option. Then you go here, you can also turn it off. You go to instrument, the brightness of the instrument, and then from here you can choose to have full map on the cockpit. You can have small map on the right side. You can have simple, like nothing, or turn it off completely. I like it to have it full. For me, it's better like that. AC settings, you saw it. Seat settings, you already saw it. With adjustments and so on, you can make adjustment from here. Locks here, all the settings from the locks, notification, how to give you the notifications. And then cabin perception, here you have some safety features like the driver monitor system, fatigue, driver fatigue, distraction, child detection. All those sensors here will work with these settings. And going to the service, the last one is the intelligent service, like tell you when you have to maintain and so on. You have a few other settings around here. If we go down here, you go to all the application that the car have, and you have so many apps. You have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, wireless, which is great. You have smart charging there. Let me go back. Have smart charging here, You can set this up. You have also My Car, you saw it, you have Spotify, and in the future probably you will have YouTube and all other apps. But in general, I think I show you almost everything. File management, you have also some information, you know, because you have a tablet like a computer, you have also kind of folders, which is crazy. And data monitoring, you have also some information about data, like internet data and stuff like that. BYD Assistant, it's like a voice command, and yeah, you can also use it if you want to. In general, this is the way it looks, the map right now. Also, you can change it from here, the way you want to see it, and it looks pretty fine. From my point of view, it looks super fine. And once you set a destination, it's loading very fast and it gives you different routes. Look how fast it's loading. It's almost no time. I like very much the fact that it definitely works super quick, so you don't have to wait too much for it. So I think I cover almost everything. I don't know if I missed something. If you still have questions, definitely ask me down below, because I will be happy to answer you. Now guys, from my point of view, it's a really strong competitor for Tesla, and I think Tesla come with a new Model Y facelift, because this Sealion 7 will take a lot of customers. It's comfortable, it feels premium, it has a good price, it has the latest technology in terms of battery, it has a great extended warranty, 6-year or 150,000 kilometers for the car and for the materials and all the stuff, where Tesla have only 4 years. And for the battery, 8 years, or if I'm not wrong, 200,000 kilometers. And anyway, this battery, if you're unlucky, it happens something in the next 15 years. But yeah, fantastic car. If you want to see it, if you want to drive it, if you want to see any other BYD car, if you are in Germany around here, if you want to buy it, if you are in Europe, in other countries, definitely check out Auto House Ries. They are super nice. They will help with everything. They have all the new BYD cars. So yeah, don't hesitate to contact them. I will leave the link in the description. Other than that, I hope the video was useful. Super nice car. Don't miss out the test drive video with the same car. I have a separate video for that. Definitely check that out to find out more information. We will go deeper in the driving feeling, and I hope the video was useful. If it was, if you want to see more videos like that, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me, will help me a lot. And stay safe, see you soon, and yeah, bye guys.